Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about custom workouts within Zwift. Now, Zwift has a huge library of workouts, including ones for FTP. However, I received a bit of advice a while back on a pacing strategy, and it was something I wanted to look into a little bit more. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to create my own custom workout based on that pacing strategy. So that was a 20-minute FTP, but for the first 15 minutes, I'd be riding at about 90 to 95% of my maximum target power of about 200 to 250 watts. Then for the final 5 minutes, I'd go all out. I'd empty the tank, but I couldn't find anything in the Zwift library that would give me exactly what I was looking for. I'd have to calculate the FTP in my head. It was a 20-minute FTP session. I found that quite difficult. I wanted to break it down into smaller blocks. It seemed more manageable. There was a shorter target rather than continually counting down from 20 minutes. Now, whilst I'm not an expert in Zwift or FTP or custom workouts, this is something I just wanted to try and see how I got on. So let's get into it. Before we continue, I'm not claiming to be an expert in Zwift or creating custom workouts or even FTPs. What I'm doing here was something I was interested for myself. I wanted to share that, and I won't get into why FTP tests are important or when to do them. But what I will do is provide a link describing why they are important and why you should do them, again in this video's description. Okay, so here we're logged into Zwift. I'm going to go to workouts. I'm already in custom workouts, and then we're going to create a new workout. So if you want to do this, as we're doing here, you can do this manually, and there's nothing wrong with that, although you probably need to plan in advance what is it you want to do or want to achieve, and this could probably be a little bit time consuming. We'll get into a quicker way of doing this by importing the ZWL files later on in this video. But what you can do here is you can basically use all these different elements. You can drag and drop them in, you can extend them, you can increase the intensity. So we'll basically just drag this back down. All we want here is basically a kind of a ramped warm-up. You can drag in intervals. Again, you can shorten those. You can increase the intensity. You can add in free rides, which is something people who do FTP tests will probably be quite familiar with. You can then add in cadence. So you can basically add here that you want to do a cadence of 90 revolutions per minute. Typically I'll aim for about 85 to 95 RPM. That's pretty much it. You can basically just drag this all the different elements in at different intensities. Again, you can just drag them out. So if you want to do an FTP test here, we'd have obviously a 20-minute duration. It's typically easier to type in the values rather than drag them. And again, here I'll say that I want to do a cadence of, say, just stick it somewhere in the middle. So we'll do 90 revolutions per minute. And then we'd want some sort of cool down. You can drag more of these in. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Cool down. So you can drag these and adjust them however you see fit. You can give it a description and author. So tag your workout. In this case, it'll be FTP. So once you've got the desired workout, again, if there's something you don't want, you can get rid of that. Basically, just press save. You can then copy this to use it as a baseline, a template. You can edit this, or if required, you can just delete the workout. There you'll see your new workout. I believe you can edit the name. So if you go here, and we'll just delete this, we don't want to call it new workout. we'll just call this custom 1 and save that. Okay, so that is basically how you can create your own custom workouts manually within Zwift. Okay, so we've already covered off how to create a custom workout manually. For the next part of this video, what we're going to cover is a slightly quick way of doing it. So you can create your own custom workouts using AI, ChatGPT. I'm going to cover that off later in the video. But more likely, somebody might share a custom workout they've created, what is called a ZWO file. So in order to do this, one of the prerequisites is that you're going to need to know your numeric Zwift ID number. Now, if you don't know where that is or how to get it, if you go to Zwift, if you find your activity feed, select any workout, now if you click on the cog, the settings, if you then highlight over the download fit file, what you can then see in the bottom left hand corner above the Windows and search taskbar is you can see a URL. Now part of that URL is prod/6013307, which is my Zwift numeric ID. Once you've got that, what you then need is the ZWO file. Now again, I'm going to provide links to a few example files that I've created. That's on the PSC Zwift Google Drive. So there's a couple here for a 150 watt FTP test, and there's one for 200. So again, you can download those, you can just give them a try, or you can edit them manually, just use them as a starting point. So basically, you've got the prerequisites, you've got the ZWO file. So what do you do with them? So once you've got the file and you've got it in a directory, what you can do is, and here I'm in Windows Explorer, I've got within my downloads file, I've got 3 files. I've got the 151 and I've got the 200. So get the files. If you copy them, move to your folder directory, which again in my case is C users Gary Sedgwick, OneDrive ASOS, this is my work computer, Documents Zwift, Workouts, and then my numeric ID we spoke about earlier. This is especially important if you're an household with multiple Zwift accounts. You might want to put them in just one account. You might decide to put them in multiple accounts, but as for the purpose of this video, I've only got one Zwift ID. I'm going to put it into my workout directory. So we'll stick those files in the workout directory. Now, the next time you restart Zwift, you should see those files in the custom workouts. Okay, so here we've restarted Zwift. Again, I'm back in workout, custom workouts, and now I can see the 2 custom workouts that were shared with me. I downloaded, copied them to the Zwift workout file on my computer, my local machine, and now I can see them within Zwift custom workouts. It's really that simple. Again, same as before with these, you can copy them, edit them, you can delete them if for some reason you decide that you don't actually want them. And again, similar before, you can go in here and you can edit these any which way you like, same way we did manually. Okay, for the final part of this video, I'm going to quickly cover off one additional way that you could create a custom workout. So one thing I've been playing with is AI. That's how I started looking into creating custom workouts. And I think it's quite interesting. it can take some of the headache, some of the work out of creating these custom workouts. Again, link in the video description, but what I've done here is I've provided on the PSCC Google Drive a text file with an AI Google prompt. I won't go through the complete structure, but here I'm basically telling ChatGPT to create a pacing strategy for FTP. I'm telling you what FTP target is, the warm-up, and basically how I want to break down the custom workout. I'm then generating some requirements and an output, which is either an XML file you can copy into Notepad and save it as a ZWO file, or the ZWO file itself. So what you can do here is you can basically download the example. You can go to ChatGPT. Here I've already done it, and you can basically tweak this to whatever you want. So this is 150. You can say, well, I don't want 150. I want 175 watts. Again, I'm telling it to create the ZWO file, or including the proper XML that I can put in a file myself. So once you've done that, just send that off. It'll think for a few seconds, but ultimately it will create an output file for you. Okay, so basically it's created the XML for me in this instance based on my instructions. What you can do here is you can basically download or copy this. So for now, just for ease of use, I'm just going to basically copy the contents. I'm going to go to an existing file that I have on my machine. To copy this one first. Actually, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to rename it, not like that. And we're going to call this 175. I'm going to open that file. Now I'm literally going to replace the contents from ChatGPT, so take a copy of that and just put that into my file, save, and again the next time you relaunch Zwift you will now see a new custom workout that was AI generated. Really simple. Okay, so that's the end of the tutorial. If anything isn't clear, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, check out all the links in the video description. Check out the link to the Google Drive, the PSCC Google Drive with some of these files already there created for you.